With the market in a downturn like it is right now, there are less PFP NFT avatars that are being generated on the blockchain, but that doesn't mean there still aren't really good opportunities out there to catch some of these great projects in this dip. I'm going to show you a PFP project today that actually earns you some passive income, and it could very well be the next CyberKongz. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So as we talked about some of the NFTs that are minting on the marketplaces right now, when the markets start to go in a dip or in a bear cycle, we always tend to see less and less projects being launched during this time. And that's because there's a perception that people are not spending money on NFTs or spending money in general, that because of the pullback, there aren't people out there that are still buying. But this is the best opportunity to do so. Buy when it's low and sell high. I don't know how many times I gotta put this out there for people, but so many people get excited when a cryptocurrency is going up and skyrocketing and they wanna get in, but the best time was to do it when things were boring. And that's the same with NFTs. Is there are projects that will start off and they'll be launched during this kind of like a bear market or a downtrend, but will later explode because there was not as much interest. Now today's project we're going to talk about is a PFP avatar NFT on Ethereum. You know, I don't talk about too many Ethereum NFTs, but this one is on Ethereum, and the reason why we're putting a spotlight on it today is because it gives you passive income, just like CyberKongz does. And CyberKongz, we all know, has become one of the largest projects out there behind Bored Ape Yacht Club, and they are one of the top tier blue chip NFTs. And this NFT project could be up there with CyberKongz in the next year. So before we get all to that, to all that right now, if you love gaming NFTs and earning money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here and smash that like button if you like what you see. And then join our community of Stachers on Discord. And we love talking about NFTs, gaming, and the metaverse. So today's project is called Birdez Gang, and this is a new PFP, and it is a passive income opportunity. Now, this one went a little bit different than what we've seen a lot of the projects currently doing. They went with a very low amount of mint NFTs on this. So there's only 1,333 NFTs total. And all of these NFTs, these Genesis NFTs, they earn seed tokens, 10 of them every single day. So if you know anything about CyberKongz and how they work with their bananas that they generate, this is very similar. The art looks very similar in a way that it is kind of like that, 8-bit style art. And some of the other things that you'll notice here about the project are very similar to CyberKongz as well. And that's one of the reasons why I think this could be very successful. This is a community that sold out this instantly almost. So they just recently launched this NFT and was a very quick sellout. They minted for 0.07 Ethereum. So even though they were doing a smaller size collection, they still went with a fairly standard pricing at 0.7 ETH. The floor is now at 1.7 ETH. So we've already seen a pretty good floor increase for this project, which is a good sign here during kind of a little bit of a bear market or downtrend in the market in general. And so with this token, not only are you getting with this NFT, not only are you getting tokens every single day, 10 of those seed tokens, but you're also getting access to like an exclusive mastermind type of community group, which is great. And then you can use those seed tokens for a couple of different use cases. So one of the main things is using your seed to breed baby birdies, right? So very much like breeding a baby Kong, you need to have 2 Genesis Birdez NFTs in your wallet plus 600 seed to be able to make a baby Birdez. And with the baby Birdies, those are actually limited to only 5,000. So even with both collections, you're still looking at less than 10,000 NFTs total. And right now they haven't revealed exactly what utility the baby Birdies are going to have, but they will most likely have some sort of utility in some of their upcoming features, like the Land metaverse that is becoming here from them here pretty soon, where you'll be able to hang out, socialize, use your Birdez NFTs to get exclusive access to this metaverse and play some mini games. So that's definitely something we're seeing being very popular here with some of these recent NFT projects that are coming out. And not only can you just breed baby birdies with your seeds NFT, obviously you can use those and you can flip and sell the seed here, pretty soon. They haven't launched any liquidity pools just yet, but they are coming. But the other use case for seed is that you can actually change the name of your NFT and actually give your NFT PFP avatar a bio as well. Both of these cost seed, and so you'll be able to spin your seed to put those names and bios on the blockchain. So those will actually be information that's contained within the NFT itself, and you're essentially paying some seed to do so. So I really love the fact that they kind of give you an option to customize the NFT a little bit further using that token that you're being generating every single day. So as a holder, after quite a few days, you'll have 60 days, you'll have enough to breed a baby birdie or be able to change your name for your NFT to something that of your choice. And the names are actually unique across the system too. So if someone gets one name, you're not going to be able to have somebody else do it. So if I picked one and I named mine Stache, nobody else could take that, right? So I think that's a pretty cool aspect to this project, in addition to that passive income opportunity. Now, very similar to some of the other projects, they're also going to have what they call the Nest Egg DAO, right? So their Nest Egg DAO is the decentralized autonomous organization that is going to kind of control the future of what's going on with birdies and the community and where things are going to be, money is going to be allocated. And one of the first things that they've done here is they've donated 1% of the mint price to a Smile of Nepal charity. And so what they're going to be doing is working in Nepal to be able to help bring some smiles to some children and create some community there and donate to them to be able to build facilities, actual real life facilities. So they're off to a really good start, I think, having that kind of utility and then also donating to charity right after the gate from the mint, which I think is amazing. And then, they're looking for some future utilities and things like that. When we talked about, how are you going to be able to use these baby birdies? Well, they'll be able to be used most likely in the land metaverse that they're going to have in that game. But then you also be able to show them off in other ways too. So they're going to be having a conference coming up in Vegas in Q3 for all of the Birdies holders. So that's yet another thing there, just like we're kind of seeing with Bored Apes, where they're kind of breeding their own real life interactive experiences that only Bored Ape holders get to have, and Birdies is kind of going along that same lines that we've seen. So they're kind of combining a little bit of some of the best things we've seen with Bored Ape Yacht Club as far as utility wise, and then also with CyberKongz utility wise as well, kind of going down that same path where they have a token that's being generated, holders get that every single day. And then you can actually use those seed tokens for things as they expand out into creating their own metaverse and doing some really cool things like charity donations and in-person conferences. So let me know if you guys are part of the Birdez gangs already, if that's something you're interested in. If you've got in on this Genesis set, maybe even got a legendary. There's only 10 legendaries out of this Genesis set. So out of that 1,333, 10 of those are technically legendaries, while the rest are just Genesis. And so once we get to a point where we have Birdez babies as well, you could be able to get those NFTs. But if you're already a holder, let me know in the comments below. I want to know if we got Birdez gang up in the chat. And if not, let me know if this is a passive income opportunity that you're interested in. I love NFTs that give passive income. It's one of the only ones that I usually cover on the channel, in particular in this style, because I think that things that are focused on that are great for a long-term hold. And that's what we want to kind of get out of a lot of these NFTs versus them just being quick flips, right? I think a lot of times the long-term duration and value comes from passive aspects that we're seeing a lot of projects incorporating these days. So that's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.